Glenn Maxwell hit the fastest men's World Cup century in 40 balls as Australia inflicted a record tournament defeat on the Netherlands in Delhi. The right-hander beat Aiden Markram's record of 49 balls, set 18 days ago for South Africa against Sri Lanka. The Netherlands were bowled out for 90 in response, to suffer a 309-run loss. David Warner also made his second century of the tournament as Australia racked up 399-8, with Bas de Leede conceding an ODI record 115. Maxwell's innings was full of power and extraordinary stroke play, and is the fourth fastest in ODI history and Australia's quickest, beating his 51-ball ton against Sri Lanka in the 2015 World Cup. South Africa's AB de Villiers' 31-ball century is the fastest, coming against West Indies in 2015. The margin of defeat beats Afghanistan's 275-run defeat by Australia in the 2015 World Cup, while it is also Australia's biggest ODI win. Australia have now won 3 consecutive games, after starting with 3 defeats, and are starting to consolidate their place in the top 4, with this huge victory boosting their net run rate. The Netherlands' only win came against South Africa last Tuesday, and they are now bottom of the 10-team table. When Maxwell came to the crease, Australia were 266-4 and in danger of throwing away a platform that suggested a score of 400 was possible. That soon became 290-6 with Josh Inglis and Cameron Green falling before Maxwell decided to take the game on. He was only on 15 at that point and took the arrival of captain Pat Cummins to put his foot down again. There were outrageous reverse sweeps over point, a reverse pull for 6 and crashing drives back down the ground before 3 successive sixes over the leg side took him to the landmark. The 35-year-old moved from his 50th century in 13 balls, a sequence that included 2 dots, 3 singles, 2 fours and 6 sixes, before he fell for 106. He celebrated by letting out a huge roar, before cradling his bat after recently becoming a father, with his partner and baby arriving in India in recent days. The platform had been set by Warner, who hit 4 successive fours early in his innings, and there was an air of inevitability about his 6th World Cup century. He is now level with Sachin Tendulkar and only 1 behind Rohit Sharma, while he is 5th on the all-time World Cup run scorers list. Steve Smith and Marnus Labuschagne both made half-centuries too, but Green scored just 8, and that place in the side, which had been occupied by Marcus Stoinis in previous games, is likely to be taken by Travis Head when he recovers from a broken hand. The Netherlands offered little fight with the bat, with only 5 batters making double figures and Vikram Singh's 25 the highest score, as they were bowled out in 21 overs. Leg spinner Adam Zampa continued his impressive campaign, taking 4-8 in mopping up the tail, and he now has 13 wickets in the tournament. The 309-run margin is the second highest in ODIs, behind India's 317-run success over Sri Lanka in January 2023. Australia will now fancy their chances of reaching the semifinals with games against New Zealand, England, Afghanistan and Bangladesh to come. A perfect game, what they said. Australia captain Pat Cummins, really happy, that's just about the complete game. As good as I could have hoped for. We're starting to play to our potential and play the style we always talk about. On Maxwell's 100, that was crazy. A 100-run partnership, I think we contributed equally. That was just a freak show. You've got no options as a bowler when someone is running as hot as that. Australia all-rounder and player of the match Glenn Maxwell, it's probably something I didn't set out to do. I just tried to get a good platform. On this ground, you can cash in, and it was nice to get a bit of rhythm finally and hit a few out of the middle of the bat. It's a huge confidence boost, a few doubts creep in when you haven't got runs. It's like a perfect game, when you get 400 and bowl a team out for under 100. We've had 3 good wins now and will look to build on that momentum. Netherlands captain Scott Edwards, they are a quality unit and defending 400, they've got world-class bowlers and we should have been better today. We've just got to look at a few things from this game and move on quickly.